Okay, welcome back to the channel, guys. Man, I've missed a bunch of these reactions. I'm so sorry. With the time difference here, when things have come out, it hasn't been the most ideal timing for me to just start recording a video. So let me just, obviously we're going to get into this Heart Part 6 Drake live reaction finally. But before I do that, I want to be fair and talk about everything else that has happened so far. I didn't ever react to the tailor-made freestyle, but I've talked about it. It wasn't really for me. I didn't really like the AI approach. It just wasn't for me. It's not my taste. From there, we got to Euphoria. I talked about that also. I thought that was a crazy reply. I thought, to me, that was better than push-ups to me personally. Then we had Kendrick allude to the back-to-back, and then he did do it with 616 in LA. That's a favorite track of mine as well. I really, really like that. Then a couple, like, this is so crazy. This is all in the span of a couple of days. We have Drake drops Family Matters. And just as I'm trying to pick apart everything to do with it, you know, we get to a place now with Family Matters where a lot is pretty much getting told about each other in light of a lot of serious allegations. I'm not gonna touch on them too much because I feel like obviously we don't know what is true and what is false. I'm gonna take these as songs themselves. But 30 minutes after Drake drops Family Matters, we get Meet the Grands from Kendrick, which is one of the spookiest, craziest tracks I have ever heard. And then he's done a back-to-back again and dropped Not Like Us. And since that's dropped, I've had it on repeat. And everyone's been clowning Drake since then. I've been telling people everywhere it's not over. I don't think Drake was ever going to let it end. Let me play Not Like Us for real quick there. Because I honestly, my first reaction to Not Like Us was like...
Mustard on the beat, ho, Debo, any rap nigga, he a freak throw, man down, call her Amber Lambs, tell him breathe, bro, nail a nigga to the cross, he walk around like Tizo. What's up with these jabroni ass niggas trying to see Compton? The industry can hate me, fuck them all and they mama. How many options you really got? I mean, it's too many options.
To me, I don't know when this is gonna end. I don't believe it's gonna end anytime soon. So I need to insert myself back into reacting to all this because this is going deep, and they're playing serious war games. Because we're gonna react to this now. It's the Heart Part 6 from Drake. Obviously, if you're a Kendrick fan, you know the Heart series and what it is. There's 5 of them. He drops them before albums. Before he releases an album, he drops them. So these guys are using each other's signatures. You know, Kendrick also used the timestamp signature. Let's get into it. Enough talking, enough rambling. We're here now. Let's go.
Pulitzer Prize winner is definitely spiraling. I got your fucking lines tapped, I swear that I'm dialed in. First I was a rat, so where's the proof of the trial then? Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general.
Wait, I don't know about that bar. So he's saying he's getting stories from someone, but they're all clowns. But he's pretty much insinuating that, yeah, Kendrick is getting fed stories. I don't know if that's a smart idea. Anyway, let's go back.
The walls down. Where's the paperwork of the cabinet is filed in? 1090 Jake would've took all the walls down. The streets would've had me hiding out in a small town. My Montreal connects stand up, not fall down. The ones that you getting your stories from, they all clowns. I am a war general, seasoned in preparation. My jacket is covered in medals, honor and decoration. You waited for this moment, overcome with the desperation. We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years.
Okay. Now we're getting into the fake. He's basically okay. Here we go. It's about to get crazy.
We plotted for a week and then we fed you the information. A daughter that's 11 years old, I bet he takes it. We thought about giving a fake name or a destination, but you so thirsty, you not concerned with investigation. Instead, you in that Venice studio, it's a celebration. You gotta learn to fact check things and be less impatient. Your fans are rejoicing, thinking this is my expiration. Even the picture you use, the jokes and the medication, the Maybach glove and the drug he uses for less inflation. Master manipulator, you bid on a speculation. You dumb and reactive, nigga, I'm petty with dedication. What about the bones we dug up in that excavation? And why isn't Whitney denying all of the allegations? Why is she following Dave free and not Mr. Morale? You haven't seen the kids in 6 months, the distance is wild. Dave leaving heart emojis underneath pics of the child. Speaking of anything with a child, let's get to that now. This Epstein angle was the shit I expected. TikTok videos you collected and dissected. Instead of being on some disdirect shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home.
Goodness. It's getting darker. It was light, and then it's just gotten darker. He's referring the Mother I Sober track. This is wild. I'm not gonna lie. This is going Meet the Greens territory again. I thought we are gonna have. Oh man. Oh, crazy. What?
Shit, you rather fucking grab your pen and misdirect shit. My mom came over today and I was like, mother, wait a second. That's that one record where you say you got molested. Oh, fuck me, I just made the whole connection. This about to get so depressing. This is trauma from your own confessions. This when your father leave you home alone with no protection, so neglected. That's why these pedophile raps and shit you so obsessed with, it's so excessive. They acting like it's so aggressive, but you just never known affection. I don't wanna dish you anymore, this really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. This is problematic. This is very, very problematic. I don't know. Everyone's been investigators for the last week. And we are in territories that I don't think we've ever seen in a very, very long time, at least. It's not going to end here. And I hope it just stays on music, but I got fears that it won't. I'm going to be honest, but let's keep going into the track. Cause I mean, I don't know how the stuff that they're insulting each other with, it is serious grounds for big problems in real life. Like, it's crazy. Okay, let's get back to it.
Never known affection, I don't wanna dish you anymore. This really got me second guessing. Touch My Body by Mariah Carey play, you probably start reflecting. I never been with no one underage, but now I understand why that's the angle that you really mess with. Just for clarity, I feel disgusted. I'm too respected. If I was fucking young girls, I promise I'd have been arrested. I'm way too famous for the shit you just suggested, but that's not the lesson. Clearly there's a deeper message. Deep cuts that never healed and now they got infected. Like if Dave really fucked your girl and got her pregnant. Talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you...
The rebuttals are crazy. He flipped the A minor already and then turned it to a B sharp. These guys are a different level. This was why it was always going to be these two. Regardless of how you feel right now about either one, it was always meant to be these two. I wish it didn't get to the depth of where it's heading personally, because I don't know what's true or false. We don't know. We're never going to know. I don't know. Some of these things we're never going to know. But the ability and the thought process and how they deal with these things is second to none. No two were made for this. No other two. This is the only thing. This is the biggest rap beef, the biggest and the best. The biggest and the best. The most calculated. This is something that we will never, ever, ever, ever see again in our lifetimes. And it's crazy. He flipped the A minor line to a B sharp right now. It is wild. What the? Okay, let's go back.
Girl and got her pregnant, talk about breeding resentment. Not sure how to ease the sentiment, the shit's too intimate. I'm praying you recover from both incidents, but you a piece of shit, so this shit really no coincidence. Drake is not a name that you gon' see on no sex offender list. Easy does it. You mentioned an A minor, but niggas gotta be sharp and tell the fans who was it. You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mom.
Wow, now he's talking about the Rick Ross now too. But I'm glad that Drake has just responded to Kendrick this whole time. He has just attacked Kendrick. And then he went from the B sharp to D flat to D major. Crazy.
You thought you left D flat, D major. I'll slit your throat with the razor and do Rick Ross hair like that one flight from Malaysia. I'm your baby mama screensaver. Only fucking with Whitney's, not Millie Bobby Brown's. I never look twice at no teenager. I'm a fucking hit maker, dawg, not a peacemaker. Yeah, bullets that I'm stuffing in each chamber. Your ass in extreme danger. Stop buying views and buy comments. You may as well keep the paper. Shit you about to need for later. I give a fuck about your streaming data. You could drop 100 more records. I'll see you later. Yeah, maybe when you meet your maker. I don't wanna fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent them.
Drake needs to stay away from that hypocrite line. There's too much hypocrite. There's just way too much hypocritical talk with all that. Especially with what he's just saying right there. I don't even want to get into that. But let's not talk about being hypocritical right now. I'm going to be honest, both of them have been hypocritical throughout this whole thing. That's the truth. But it's the heat of the nature of the battle. Emotions are very clearly tied to all of this on both sides now at this stage. And they're playing war. This is war. So
you meet your maker. I don't want to fight with a woman beater. It feeds your nature. If you still bumping R. Kelly, you could thank the savior. Said if they deleted his music, then your music is going to a hypocrite. I don't understand why these people praise you. Sounding like you sent him commissary when he needs some paper. Album dropping soon, no wonder you turn a clout chaser instead of doing hard labor. Nigga, I see you when I see you like Fantasia. Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer.
Wow. Wow. We are still here. I'm going to take this. We talked about this a lot. If you didn't know, we have a group chat, well of us. If you want to add, the invite link will be below. There's so many people that have been. But this definitely, to me, insinuates that Family Matters was the red button, because this sounds freshly laced and it's only rebuttaling. So the angle of the Dave Free sleeping with Whitney and one of the kids is Dave Free's, and also Kendrick being someone that potentially has, a troubled domestic violence, but now he's touching on other things to do with. It's deep, but this is him rebuttaling to everything that has been said since he dropped Family Matters. This is everything in reaction to Meet the Grahams and Not Like Us. So yeah, this is not going to end anytime soon. And like I said, I don't know. We don't know what the truth is, what is true or not. But based on what the music is, Drake is not afraid of this situation going any deeper than where it is right now. So it's troubling. It's very troubling. All right, let's go back.
Whitney, you can hit me if you need a favor. And when I say I hit your back, it's a lot safer. I promise. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, this shit was some good exercise. Like, it's good to get out, get the pen working. You would be a worthy competitor if I was really a predator and you weren't fucking lying to every blogger and editor, but it is what it is.
Even that's how he talks to
Definitely
him.
got this.
Even just how he talks to him, like there's a certainty. The thing is about both of these guys, there's a certainty that they know a way to pick apart each other. Let's keep it going.
Burnt the fuck out though. Like, you got 10 more records to drop.
That's true.
The one before the last one, we finessed you into telling a story that doesn't even exist. And then you go and drop the West Coast one to try and cover that up. I would like that one. That would be some shit I could dance to if you wasn't tripling down on some whole other bullshit. But, you know, at least your fans are getting some raps out of you. I'm happy I can motivate you, bring you back to the game, like, you know, but just let me know when we're getting to the facts. Everything in my shit is facts. I'm waiting on you to return the favor, like.
Wow. Wow, 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 wow. Your mind has to be blown. Your mind has to be blown. Your mind has to be blown at this stage. We don't know what to believe. We don't know what not to believe. But we have this amazing amount of music coming out. And I'm sure I'm going to be back probably in a couple of hours to react to another one, because it's really, no pun intended, it's really like that. It's really like that, no pun intended. That's where it started, and it's really like that. Oh my goodness. Drake has just evened the playing field, in my opinion. I knew he was capable of it, but I mean, to me, this took it back down a level again. Like, we went from Meet the Grands and it was real dark, and then I was like, geez, this is dark. And then we got some fun out of it again with Not Like Us. And now we're back down into to darkness again. And I wouldn't be surprised if Drake drops again before Kendrick. I am a lucky, lucky person. We all are lucky people to be able to witness this, especially if you haven't picked a side in this. I'm just amazed by this whole thing. But I don't know. To me, it's like this is just completely leveled the playing field again. We're just back to scores even. In my opinion, the scores are even, especially if let me get this. If 100% of all the accusations are true, then no one wins. This is a horrible situation because none of that can be celebrated. If 0% of it is true, then it's still like a bit like, why did you take it to these lengths? And these are just fabricated stories. But that there has to be a hint of truth in everything that's being said, because that's why they're being said. These guys wouldn't say it if there wasn't a hint of truth to it, or if the perception could be made. And once something is said, the reality of it can grow, you know, and that's why Drake had to come out right now. But man, I'm not saying Drake is up, but I'm definitely saying score is even on whatever that is. I don't know how. I think it's like about 4 songs each or something at this stage, or 3 songs each. The score is 4-4. Like, this did everything that it needed to do, and it leaves a lot of more question marks over what to believe and what not to believe, and that's the game we're in. He played defense, he played offense, and he just was excellent. The pen was crazy, but I don't know. We'll see. I'm in shock. I was hoping it was gonna be something fun, and it wasn't fun at all. It just got so much darker. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it at that. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna make it a promise right now that I'm gonna try and live react to all of these songs from here on out. Because I know this is not gonna end. People thought Drake wasn't gonna respond. You're crazy if you thought Drake wasn't going to respond. But anyway, that's it. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know who you think is up. And the invite link for the group chat for Well Verse is down below too. Anyway, that's me. I'll see you guys later. Peace.